to live.
But no, they're used to live, and we do have guest hosts. But according to the earpiece I have in, which has direct communication to our producer, our production team, and our on the ground news staff, our co-host has now stopped by to get a cookie from a cookie restaurant that is open near his house. So we got that going for us.
This is a special Such Good. Apparently, I just really want to interview somebody, so hopefully we'll have a goddamn guest host on tonight, and I'll interview their asses for something. But this is Such Good Shoot, the dumbest wrestling podcast in all of wrestling podcastdom.
Bro. Hello. What up, Dozer? That's Dozer, everybody. I'm Isaac. Welcome. And this, ladies and gentlemen,
I am Edge.
Is DDJ. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, how's it going?
All right, I got one question for you, and it's important. So let's get serious right off the bat.
Oh, we're getting serious right off the bat. This got to be pretty big.
What kind of cookie did you get?
Oh man, well, it was like a brownie cookie, and it had like a layer of like mint, like like the frosting with like a little, almost like a chocolate syrup. It was like basically like a chocolate mint brownie cookie.
God damn, I'm pissed I even asked because now I'm fucking. Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's
Isaac has
good.
The munchies,
bro. I bought. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can find these online. But if you can find them near you, there's a brand called Craven. It's K, I think apostrophe RAVN, and they make bootleg Girl Scout cookies that are better than the Girl Scout cookies. I'm telling you right now, I've got some of the coconut fucking the Samoas, I think is what these ones are called. But yeah,
those were my mom loved. God rest her soul. She loves Samoas. That was her jam.
Oh my god. Yeah, well,
we were always a Thin Mint house.
We like the Thin Mints in the freezer in my house, but once I grew up, I still love the Thin Mints. Don't get me wrong, but they make those. They make those too. But these, another level.
I like the peanut butter with I can't remember what they're called. The name I'm drawing a blank, but it's the one with the peanut butter filling with like
the Do-si-do. Is that no? That's the lemon one.
I think the peanut butter is one that changes names depending on where your Girl Scout troop is.
Now that's on my mind. So now I gotta look this up real quick.
There are like a couple of the cookies that have different names in different parts of the country. I believe they're tagalongs.
No, it is Do-si-do. My wife, who's in the laundry room right behind where I record, she can hear me speaking. She just sent me a text saying it was Do-si-do. So
hell yeah, see, I thought so. I'm pretty good at fucking munchies, bro.
Aaron, can you do me a favor? Can you look up to see if Do-si-dos and tagalongs are the same thing?
No, tagalongs are the ones that's a shortbread cookie with the peanut butter, and then it's like covered in chocolate all around.
I say this because we don't have Do-si-dos here. I've never heard of them.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting serious. I'm gonna do a little quick look up. Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, we have the boring one. They're just called peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're peanut butter sandwiches, but they're called Do-si-do around these parts.
Yes, the Do-si-do is the peanut butter sandwich. They're calling the lemon cookies lemonades these days. Then there's the Toffee-tastic, which is the gluten-free, and I imagine tastes like fucking dog shit. The peanut butter patties are the tagalongs, and there's the Savannah Smiles. There's one called a Thanks a Lot.
That's a newer one.
Yeah.
Whoa! And then the Samoas are also called caramel delights at some places.
So,
Well,
so
And then they
okay.
have the shortbread, the
So,
trefoils. Well,
so,
well.
so Mrs. DDJ just chimed in again via text. She goes, she sent me a text. She goes, tag-alongs frozen, and then almost like the emoji with the
yeah,
emoji.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tag-alongs are what's up. You like the do-si does, Aaron? You like
Yes.
the do-si do is the cookie. The tag-along is oh my god, tag-alongs are where it's at. But no, I think
Yeah, those are good too.
The Samoas and the Thin Mints are the top tier, obviously. So
you could always buy
yeah.
Boy Scout popcorn. You could get the reach around.
Yo, dude, the Boy Scout popcorn, the Trails End and the Bell End and whatever end, dude. No,
the
I
like
just
no
heard him
joke.
say Boy Scout and reach around. That just didn't sound right.
No, that's what. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I'm just making fun of the incredibly high, stupid fucking price of that popcorn.
It's so good though.
It's
So
popcorn.
good. Nah, bro. There's like Pop Secret and fucking Orville Suckendecker, but dude, the Boy Scout shit, dude. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. You like what he did there? I said instead of Redenbacher, I said Suckendicker, and it's
we picked that up. We picked that up. But
Yeah.
now I have an important question.
yes.
My cup is empty. I have 3 bottles next to me. Let's pick what I'm drinking tonight.
All right, 1, 2, or 3. What do we got here? 1. What's 1?
Larceny, 92 proof.
Yeah,
American bourbon.
you already tried that one.
So-
Let's go something else. That one's already disqualified.
What's number 2?
Florida Cana, rum.
Ooh, so the flower of the cane.
And then the curveball, Johnny Walker, high rye.
You know I'm gonna go with anything called high, bro. Yeah. DDJ, you got any Coors Lights kicking around? What do you got going on, man? You
Dude,
drinking with
I
us
just
tonight?
got done eating that cookie, and then before that, I had 2 slices of deep dish buffalo chicken pizza. Man,
So-
that it's just I can't tonight because
No, you need
some
you need some yeah, you need to start doing some cocaine then.
Yeah,
I
got one of my flavored waters.
I got round 2 continuing last week's tasting of Neon Bursts. I got a Neon Burst Punch
Ooh.
Blast. Plus I made another infused tequila. This is a strawberry lime infused tequila. So I'm gonna take this shot and then I'll pour out some of this burst and see what the fuck this looks like. So cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Diboja.
Stolot.
I'll just say cheers because I don't know anything else. Oh, I'll say salute.
Oh, look at you. All right, what do we got here?
So-
what do we got?
We're going to start off here. This, has some fresh cut fruit and some wood on the nose.
He said wood.
Yeah,
The-
on his nose too. That's like
The initial taste
God.
brings a lot of sour green apple to the play. And then finally, it finishes off. Ooh, that's a beautiful color. Where you get that high rye spice.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
Okay.
just
gonna
drink this
be
water and it
drunk.
just goes down my throat and into my tummy. That's it.
I got definite high notes of Hawaiian punch.
Ooh.
There's a couple bubbles in my nose. And then there's like I don't even know. There's some weird chemical tang in the back end of that. Beavis and Butthead Show is back. Aaron, it's true. I watched the first couple episodes.
Dude, it was good.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Classic.
I thought about the first episode of that because my wife just recently with some of her girlfriends, she just went and did her first panic room. So that very first episode where they're in the
Oh my god, getting like trapped in the bathroom and thinking that's the escape room.
and then
Very
they get
good.
then the one where they're trying to get his drill back and they get stuck in a box and a bunch of like
Oh my
math books or
God.
something like that.
Very good. Very
Oh,
good.
man, dude.
I'm telling you, like the best season, I swear, of Beavis and Butthead, one of the best was the one they did, and I think it was 2011. and holy shit.
The comeback or whatever.
Yeah, because they had one season and they had some of the best shit ever. But like one of my favorites is the one where they're like get mistaken for meth heads. And like get invited to like smoke meth and shoot a porno.
Yes.
And it just works so well because
and then Aaron just posted in the comments about did you guys see the movie?
I did. Shane didn't like it, but I loved it. Yeah, the Neon Burst Hard Punch, not as good as the Grape.
Dude, that I love that Beavis and Butthead movie. I thought it was great.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you know, it's a movie about two guys that just wanted to score, and it was great. It was great. I have something that we're gonna have to do now because we started doing it last week. So we're
this doesn't have a theme song yet.
Let's see what we got going on. This is the Great Kali Instagram of the week. So here we go.
Chic of the week.
Oh, Shane's not here, but we're doing this too because Great Kali on Instagram is one of the best follows you could have, as long as you are prepared to have no clue what's going on and no context unless you speak like Farsi or something.
And the Sheik lost favor with us when he said "fuck Darkwing Duck."
Yeah, I got.
Oh no, Sheiky baby, no.
See, all right, here we go. Great Kali Instagram. Oh. Oh man, they slapped the shit out of him. Anyway, that's it. That was all we got.
I really didn't see too much on my end.
Well,
there wasn't much to see.
Yeah, there's just there was a guy with a couple guys with a stick, and then another guy tries to poke him in the butt with his penis, and then they slap a guy in a white shirt. That's like all his videos. Like the majority of Great Kali content is him slowly walking towards the camera in about a 4-second video. Sometimes we'll go like this, and it's great. For the people who are listening, you shouldn't be. You should just be watching. I don't even know if you can just listen to this anymore. There is no audio version, is there?
Not really.
Yeah, no, there ain't. So fuck all y'all listeners. You can go fuck
if there was some way I could automatically scrape it and just load it, I'd do that, but I'm lazy. And I'd feel the need to edit, and I really suck at editing.
Yeah, there's no need to edit.
I don't do that much editing in my show because I think if you edit it, it just kind of takes away from some of just the natural flow.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to try again without editing. Do a big rebrand or something, like we haven't done that before.
Yeah, you remember fucking goddamn.
We've had more rebrands than NXT.
They've had 2. We've had 3.
I'm expecting NXT 1.5 coming soon.
I'd like anything.
Which I do want to take one moment and give myself a hearty pat on the back. As last week, everybody was trying to guess what color Ric Flair was going to wear for his final match. I said he's going to fuck with us all and wear purple.
He did. And he wore a lot of red, too. All over his face.
Yeah.
DDJ, I think, is the only one who watched this pay-per-view. I'm curious as your thoughts on the card as a whole, because on paper it looked like a great show.
So we actually, me, Jovan, and Joey K talked about this last night when we recorded our show, Shooting Shit, and stuff. And basically, to me, the thing was I expected, I got what I expected with that main event, but even then, I think I was kind of I was like, if anything, that main event basically told me one thing. Ric Flair should never step in the ring again. Like, he needs to be done.
He shouldn't have done this in the first place.
I'm just going to say his robe loses a lot of the majesty when you have a T-shirt on under it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the rest of the card,
like shit.
The rest of this card was really good. It was very much like the first All In, because I mean, it was basically a celebration of all things independent wrestling, because you think you had MLW represented, you had GCW, you had AAA, you had AEW, you had Ring of Honor, you had Hell, you even had
WWE?
WWE with Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Literally everybody.
and speaking of Jeff Jarrett, he and Karen Jarrett were fucking amazing. That like they drew so much heat. It was just unreal.
He's give credit where credit's due. I mean, it was like with that fucking, what was it, the AAA Mania match or whatever that he was in, and he came out and he's like throwing tacos at people in fucking Mexico, and it's just like dude knows how to get heat. You guys talk for 1 second. This drink is fucking horrendous, and I need to get a clue.
Oh
man, that is a bad neon.
Yeah.
Yes, the grape is good. I mean, I guess if you like fruit punch, I guess it's like it's not bad, but it's not good.
I thought it was orange shit.
No, this one's fruit punch. It's punch blast. It's not very good.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Going to get my beer.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
like I said, with the rest of the card, like the Bunkhouse Battle Royal was really good. I really liked the whole GCW invasion they did. Then like, you know, they had some really good. I mean, opened up with the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Wolves. You had Josh Alexander and Jacob Fatu, which the ending was kind of wonky because it's basically Cardona and Myers. As it came in, and I guess it was declared a no contest or something, and then you know they ended up getting taken out, and that kind of took a little bit away. But the lucha match with Bandito, Laredo Kid, Black Taurus, and I can't remember who else. I think there was somebody else I can't remember. It was really good, and shout out to Black Taurus, who basically saved Bandito from breaking his freaking neck.
Yeah, I saw that. That was wild, dude.
Yeah.
That was
then there was a 4-corner match with Jonathan Gresham, Konosuke Takeshita, Nick Wayne, who was my first time seeing him, and he was really impressive. I can see why a lot of people are excited for him. And there was one other guy I can't remember, but that was just all in all, it was a good show. It's just that main event, just like I said, it was what it was. But yeah, Flair, please don't wrestle again.
No, and I just want to take a second, because you mentioned Jonathan Gresham, and we've heard a lot of murmurings about him lately.
Yeah.
And I just have to say something. When the Adam Cole fans are making fun of some guy's height, shut the fuck up. Please.
Yeah, those Adam Cole fans that are making fun of Gresham's height wouldn't do that to his face because Gresham would stretch him 5 ways to Sunday.
Absolutely. Look, I understand if you are a big man wrestling fan. I get that they exist. Big meat slapping meat. Where neither Adam Cole, Jonathan Gresham, Rey Mysterio, none of these people are your faves. That's fine. But if you're already liking the small, more agile, cruiserweight plus, we'll call them, you can't really call any wrestler small, except maybe
call them loser weights, because
little weight division. Because I'm pretty sure WWF would have called them something I should not say.
Were you gonna say the N-word?
M.
I know the word.
Midgets?
Yeah.
Oh, you can say that. Dude.
Oh no, they would have called them minis, because Max Mini.
Yeah. It was but to me, I don't even really half the time now. I don't even pay attention to how tall a wrestler is because to me it doesn't matter.
It does.
It only matters when you have a grave disparity and they do things that nobody should do. Like somebody going in and rattling up the Big Show.
I don't want to see Austin Theory versus Brock Lesnar in a fucking in a real, like, a close contest. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why we have divisions in fighting and boxing and UFC, why there's weight classes, is because no matter how good you are, once you're out of your weight class, you're kind of fucked in a fight. And I don't know, like even like Mysterio and Lesnar had like a great match, and like it was one of the more believable ones because he spent so much time like trying to chop down the big man. But even that, dude, like it just doesn't work for me. Like, I want to see matchups that are believable.
It's a little more difficult when you have your Jamie Nobles of the world, because he's the first one that comes to mind, that are the strongman cruiserweights,
Yeah.
where then their whole gimmick doesn't work if they're outside the cruiserweight division. That's just mine. But like Adam Cole, people make fun of his height all the time. I think he works great. He looks great because most of the competitors now are his size.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
but what about? I mean, a match, like, how do you book a match between him and somebody? I mean, I don't want to keep going to Brock, but I mean, he's such a good example of like a big man. But I mean, even someone like Braun Strowman, like if he had the talent of someone like Brock, like how do you do a matchup like that that's convincing?
I look at it this way, and it's kind of the what I'm about to say is pretty kind of similar to my feelings on intergender wrestling. To me, professional wrestling is basically like a live action movie or a live action comic book. I mean, like you said, in the comics, you don't always see Superman dominating Wonder Woman. I mean, Wonder Woman.
I've seen that on Pornhub.
Yeah, but that's like Super Cock and whatever. But I mean, it's kind of this thing. I mean, they're characters. It's and stuff. So, I mean, if done properly, I mean, look at how Keith Lee usually works. With smaller guys. I mean, he bumps pretty, regularly for them.
But should he bump? That's where the question comes in. And
right,
a good example of this question and this conundrum is Big Show early in his career. He did bumps no big man, especially a giant, should take, because it actually hurts the believability a little. It makes sense when somebody half your height runs into you and they fall down. It makes no sense when they run into you and you fall down.
And I mean, there's also the issue of like, I think one of the problems is with big men is that the majority of like the giants that we've seen in the industry, I mean, I guess Big Show being like the main exception, can't wrestle for shit. Like can't move, can't work, can't do anything. I mean, great
Andre could work
when he was young.
Andre could work
when he was young.
Yes.
But by the time he made it to WWF, he couldn't do that nearly as much.
He could at first, but when he like basically going up to WrestleMania 3, that's kind of when it got to the point where he was really limited with what he could do.
Yeah, but even before that, like, man, no disrespect, Andre the Giant would not survive in today's wrestling.
No,
business.
he wouldn't.
Most wrestlers from that era wouldn't survive.
He would have as a young wrestler. I think he would have been okay had he, done something medically to like deal with his tumor and shit and all the fuck that was going on with him. I think he could have had a different career, but I mean that was the thing that fucked him up was like the thing that made him so big was also the thing that made it so he couldn't continue to do what he was decent at.
So I'm just having a moment here. Because if you listen to Cornette, he talks about how the old wrestlers used to work safer. Now, obviously, we don't have the full data to really compare this. But these safer working wrestlers are historically the ones who have died earlier. Old wrestlers really aren't much of a thing.
Well, no, I think there's something to be said for that because I do think that there's a lot of guys that, like, I think there was a point where there was a shift where like guys went from like smoking a lot to like drinking a lot, and like I think there was a huge like portion, a generation of wrestling talent that we lost because of that, because of all the drugs. But
The worst things that happened they drank too much and then they banned weed.
Yeah, I mean that Bret Hart that's one thing he was right about. But I do think to an extent Cornette's right about working safer, because if you watch an old match, they don't do high spots. There's no dives. There's no, like the number of times that you put yourself in a position where you could injure your neck is so minimal in those old matches. And I mean, it's just a different style because what they're trying to do is recreate a wrestling match instead of a whatever
also,
these are.
You can't have those safer, no high spots matches when you're wrestling on national TV every week.
No.
Because, those matches, they take time. And when they're done well, they can be choreographed perfectly and they're awesome. But you just also can't really build that kind of drama. Today's ADHD audience is not going to stick around for
And I mean,
Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat going an hour on Broadway.
Yeah.
No, we programmed, ourselves out of that, which, I get. But, at the same time, like it's amazing what little things can change that will determine the direction that a product is. And I mean, I think, this is me segueing into talking a little bit about WWE and Monday Night Raw, the last two Monday Night Raws and SummerSlam. I haven't watched any SmackDowns, but I've heard SmackDowns have been the last SmackDown was awesome. I mean, it started out with like a 25-minute match between Sheamus and fucking
Drew McIntyre.
And I mean,
there's no wrestling I don't want to watch currently, and that's kind of awesome.
It's great.
It's wild that WWE. I mean, Monday Night Raw last week was a fucking incredible show. Like for a Monday Night Raw in 2000, like late 2020, like what the fuck is going on?
Highest rated show since the first empty arena.
And I'm telling you, man, like that first triple threat match was fucking incredible.
What was it? AJ, Miz,
it was Miz and Ali.
And Ali.
Mustafa. And I mean, there was little things about the presentation that, like, I noticed. They're not busy calling everyone WWE Universe. They actually called them fans. They called it wrestling at a point.
Somebody let Jovan into the onto the big screen.
Click the button.
There we go.
Click the button.
Man, what the fuck, man? What happened to the Jufro?
Oh man, that's the sad thing is after I cut
this
it,
motherfucker.
It's hot in Texas. Haven't you watched the news?
This motherfucker went from the Jufro to the Hitler haircut, bro.
Wow!
All you got to do is just do one of these, and you're fucking.
Anyway,
yeah, your mustache grew out a little wide, but don't worry, no one's watching. No one's watching.
The problem is we're talking about too much wrestling. That's
what did y'all talk about? I missed it all.
We've gone on diatribes about old wrestling, and
we mostly cookies, but we're diving into Raw right now and talking about some of the changes that Triple H has made already that have made
Dunkaroos.
Yeah, man.
They're good. They only have the cake ones or whatever now.
Yeah,
but they ain't the originals.
No, it's not, dude. I mean, this is like thick ass Dunkaroo spunk. It's horribly great. Just
it's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But,
please don't do that. That's really
it's all over my face, Dennis. I just can't help it. Does it? Yeah. Is that what you like?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking that triple threat match made Ali looked like a fucking star. Miz was dealing with the fucked up ribs the whole time, so he looked strong. I mean, it was one of those matches where like nobody looked weak. AJ came out on top with one of the fucking wildest finishes I've seen in a triple threat match ever.
Yes.
Like legitimately ever. Like, and Mustafa Ali hit that fucking like Rana spot or whatever. on the from the turnbuckle to AJ on the outside, and I fucking like almost jumped out of my seat. Like one of the first times in forever on Monday Night Raw that I like jumped like almost out of my seat, being like, "Holy shit, what the fuck just happened?" And then that finish where he hits that 450 splash, and then over rotates, and his legs come up, and fucking AJ grabs him and hits him with the fucking Styles Clash. Holy shit, bro!
It's a party now.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so excited. Shane, what is up, man? Chic of the week, let's have it.
Dude,
Don't make the man work. He's worked enough today, damn it.
He gets on 2 seconds.
Does not occur.
You gotta keep him. You gotta keep him on his toes, man. What's up, man?
It's getting crowded in here.
It's
I know there's a lot of folks.
It's a crossover episode, man. We didn't know what was happening.
I didn't have internet till like 5 minutes before showtime.
We invited everybody. The Pope should be here soon. He's cleaning some feet at the Vatican.
Oh, you've got to.
Ooh.
Well,
Shane, just to get you caught up, I tried the Neon Burst fruit punch one, and it was dog shit.
Yeah, not good.
Not good, not at all.
What happened?
The cheap Jew over there didn't even finish it.
No, I threw it away.
Yeah. Well, that's
gross.
pretty. It's pretty rough, man. I mean,
it's gross. So I got the old standby, and I'm also drinking some tequila infused with lime and strawberries. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've got this Kroger brand kiwi strawberry sparkling water.
Yo,
I got Wildberry from Walmart, the Walmart brand. So
my dudes
got tap.
Damn, bro. Yeah, we're just talking a little bit about Raw before everyone jumped on. Like, it's got crazy. So we're talking Raw. We're talking that things have changed a little bit. We're seeing a lot of wrestling on Raw.
What's that about?
Really good matches. We saw that triple threat match.
Haven't watched any of it, but I'll take your word.
Yeah, we saw that triple threat match. Then we saw a match between Seth Rollins and fucking Montez Ford.
Yep.
Fucking banger of a match. Then there was something with Asuka and what's her name there? Fucking the girl with Alexa Bliss, but that got broken up really quick.
Yeah. Then we got Bianca Belair versus Io Sky,
which was great.
Oh, that's a Nat attack right there, man.
Yeah, it is. That was a great match. But dude, like all of it culminated with fucking like we got AJ Styles versus Tommaso Ciampa in the main event. Like, what the fuck did we do to deserve this, man? Like,
actually, the main event was the Mysterios versus.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
We suffered through Vince. That's what we deserved.
I mean, but no, the real main event, come on, was AJ and fucking Tommaso.
Yeah.
And then Tommaso won and is the new number one contender for the United States Championship.
You know what's so weird about that though? If you played WWE 2K22, the fucking US champion in that thing in story mode is Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh shit! Well, that was like the sign from AEW the other night where it was like, what was it? Matt Hardy versus fucking Christian. It was like I played this
in No Mercy.
That's legendary right there. Matt Hardy looks like shit, man. Like watching him live,
he's looked like shit for the last decade.
Shane, you went to AEW last night. Tell us a little bit about it. Give us the
should I go to the ghetto to go watch it in DC?
Yes, it was a ton of fun. Like it was fun throughout. 2 hours because I'm used to Raw, right? Like so I'm used to 3 hour long like live events. 2 hours was so nice. my energy.
You guys didn't get Rampage after?
Rampage is live
this week.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, they're doing Rampage and Battle of the Belts on Friday. Yeah, we did. We got Dark Elevation before. Nice. So
that's what's up, man. That's the name of this episode.
Yeah. Like I said, like Mance Warner showed up, which was interesting. Yeah, I mean,
there's
it was
a name you never hear.
What's the what's the in arena production like at a TV taping for AW versus WWF or WWE? I know you've been to a lot of shows in Columbus.
Yeah, I mean, are you talking like the personnel or what it's just like
yeah, crowd experience.
Yeah,
the difference between what's the feel like in the arena during the show, like, because I've only been to one live TV taping, and the thing about WWE is you can just tell it's just they're just going through the motions a lot of time as far as like production stuff, and I'm just curious as to like what the feel is, because it was fun, like it's a great time, but yeah, I'm just curious if there's anything different that you noticed that was like really stood apart for the two promotions.
I mean, the crowd at this particular Dynamite was definitely more smart, like as far as probably one, actual intelligence, and two,
oh, you better not be making fun of my cousins there, god damn it.
Smart.
So like it was really interesting being involved in a crowd that literally had no heel or face dynamic at all.
Okay.
I mean, it was definitely more fun. There's a lot less small kids, a lot less just riffraff that you get from a WWE show.
So here's my question. Hold on, before you get to the production, because we're on fans right now. Did you happen to run into that stereotypical wrestling fan that you're like, Jesus Christ, she didn't miss the deodorant this morning? Because that's DDJ's pet peeve. I need to know.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm sure
next to her.
I'm sure that they were there. No, I mean the dude.
I do that on purpose.
My dad and I were on the end of our row, like right in the front of the section. So we were in the highest section, but we were in the front row of it. So
you went with Wade?
Yeah, and then on the end. So there was an actual seat in between me and the guy I was sitting next to. So my interaction with the people around me was pretty much nil. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there was definitely people definitely looked like they showered before they came. In general, yeah, I mean, it was a great time, even though it was kind of a middling episode of Dynamite. As far as production goes, it was largely the same as what you're gonna get from a WWE anything. Tron up top, live action, and then whenever they cut to the back, whatever, they do a lot of counting down. Like Justin Roberts, the ring announcer, does a lot of, all right, guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5,
That comes through on Fight a lot.
Yeah.
On Fight TV, they'll forget to mute the commentators, and it's funny as fuck. Well, God fucking, like, you'll hear Jim Ross just drop the F-bomb left and right if they think he's not mic'd. It's funny as hell.
Speaking of, the fans there last night, did you guys see that fan that was sitting front row with the Cornette shirt and looked like he just sat there? He looked like he was he's about ready. He looked like he's about ready to shoot up the place or whatever.
What are you doing?
God damn it! I'm not happy about this. Then why'd you buy front row tickets?
Right?
You spent $500 on a ticket to look like. Jesus Christ, it's not Saudi Arabia.
Jeff Dunham.
But yeah, no.
That guy,
I did
DDJ,
not see that person.
That dude was just there hoping that Kenny Omega came back so he could shoot him for Cornette. That's the only thing that guy was waiting for.
I was going to spit on him. Dude,
I was waiting for finger bangs.
Can you imagine how bad fucking Cornette would rip on someone if they attacked fucking Kenny Omega on the way to the ring?
Yes.
And then can you imagine how bad Kenny Omega would beat that guy up?
Oh yeah, but no, Jim Cornette, someone would do that thinking Jim Cornette would think he was the coolest person ever, and Jim Cornette would literally be like, I hate you.
That happened with MJF, right? When they attacked MJF, that was a cult of Cornette guy, and Cornette ripped the dude a new asshole.
Yeah.
See, they got these dumbasses that go out there thinking they're part of the show, attacking the wrestlers. That ain't what we said to do, people.
Listen, man.
Go get a double cheeseburger.
I heard
From Wendy's,
burger
buy the
towels.
official Jim Cornette burger towel.
I watched I was taking like a 10-minute break earlier in my car, and I was just on YouTube watching stuff, and I found a 2.5-minute video of Cornette reciting a acclaimed rap,
Oh,
gotta be great.
which was actually pretty good.
He's fun. I mean, he's a gimmick,
He's
and
insane, but
Yeah, they
Yeah.
the
he
Acclaim
cares.
the Acclaim last night did drop a hot bar on Vince McMahon.
I loved it. I loved it.
yes.
Um,
How do you hit Vince and the president at once? It's just bam, bam. You're so wow.
you
They're not in
you
person?
think Vince McMahon was on the Epstein planes ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never seen
God.
the flight logs. Like I don't know, but
I don't need to see the flight logs. He was.
He's under Vince McMahon,
honestly,
Vincent Kennedy, Vincent
I
Kennedy
wonder.
McMahon.
I wonder if he's just like not because like Epstein is like he always like surrounded himself with like smart people and scientists and shit. But like I wonder because like like Linda was in a place of power. Like she was in the fucking cabinet with
No,
Trump.
you know what? Vince never was on there. Linda
Hey,
was on there.
Real quick, guys,
Maybe.
I gotta step away for a couple minutes. I will be right back.
You do
All right,
your
later,
thing,
dude.
man. Rub one out.
While
You
he
gotta go
goes
shake
and
it.
does his thing, I do have one very important question because I saw this interaction on the Twitters, well as on Facebook as posting the Twitters. Who has more cred for gaming, Kenny Omega or Xavier Woods?
Woods, 100% Woods.
Well, Omega was seeming like he had more cred in the Twitter exchange.
Oh,
And it was
Yeah.
fun.
I think because Omega beat Woods when they played
Yeah.
1v1.
I mean, but if you're just talking
But it's
like
it's Woods.
yeah, I mean, if you're talking like wrestling faces in the video game world, it's Woods 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woods is the one wrestler who can quit wrestling tomorrow and make a career just doing video games.
He's on
You-
G4 for God's sakes.
Yeah, no, that's
What
what I was going to
about-
say. He's a host on G4.
Nobody watched it when last time it was on. Nobody watches it this
What
time
about-
it's on.
You shut the
What
hell up. I
about-
watched G4
Their
all the
whole-
time back in the
I watched it all the
X-Play
time.
featuring
What
Yeah.
about Adam Cole,
Morgan Webb?
baby? Where does he fall in this list?
Oh, dude. The same
Adam
way he
Cole.
does in wrestling, bottom tier.
Who's
Upper
GM?
middle tier. Sorry.
I do have to
Yeah.
say, I went through a spell watching Brandon Cutler's Twitch.
I'm just saying Adam Cole's always on Twitch gaming, and to be honest, he's like one of the most genuinely sweet fucking people on Twitch.
The best thing at the beginning of the pandemic is Cutler would host these all AEW Among Us games, and they were fucking hilarious to watch.
Oh my god,
Dude, that and the D&D campaign, fucking amazing.
I could be
through a
behind the
wild
D&D
time.
campaign.
We should
With
do a
that
D&D
pandemic
campaign.
shit.
We should do that. We should do a D&D campaign with all of us.
Oh no.
Come on, man.
Shane knows how this ends.
I can assure you that is probably not the route that we want to take if we're going to film it and put it on the internet.
Oh no, it's fine. That would be even better. Shane, can you fill him in what happened? Just one of the little things that happened when we looked down a well.
Isaac, who'd you rape?
I didn't
Yeah.
rape anyone. I looked down a well in a city and I shot a fireball down it and blew up the
Oh.
whole city.
Yeah. So Jovan, are you D&D guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So Isaac and one of the other guys we played with absolutely blew up 75% of fucking water deep.
Dude, all by myself. I shot a fireball into the fucking
Dude, like
sewers, blew it up.
we were searching for this mind flare. And,
I don't
my
even
buddy
know what that
Robert's
is.
dumb ass was like, I'm just gonna like shoot a fireball down there and like, and then the DM was like, yeah, but like there are a lot of like noxious fumes down there.
Yeah.
Like I want you to know
You've got to
that-
understand.
yeah, that like this
Oh,
could
we
have
blew it up.
really dire consequences
awesome.
depending on what I roll and what you roll. And of course, Isaac was like, fuck fuck, man? Yeah, shoot the fucking fireball. Isaac rolled like a 5, and Scott rolled like a 2. And Scott just looks down and he goes, "Huh?" And he looks up and he goes, "So," he was like, "What happens is, he's like, you cast the fireball. It's
I don't know
like,
how we survived.
it's like much because he saved us. He didn't want to TK us. But yeah, and he's like, and then the city, like from the road, just starts collapsing in on itself. He's like, you're looking around. He was like, buildings are just crumbling into the earth. He was like, it's going at such a rapid pace that nobody can respond. And then like we get to where like we ended up like getting back to like our home base and casting a spell that like warded it off, whatever.
Mhm.
He's like looking, he goes, yeah, and 75% of Waterdeep is crushed. He's like, we cannot assume anybody survived. He was like, so you've effectively killed 500,000 people as well.
And I got wasted that night.
You fucked the whole town.
Dude, I had a meth lab in my room.
Yeah, I
It
was
awesome.
gonna say Scott had to homebrew a drug table for Isaac so that way he could produce drugs and sell them or slip them in.
Is the hot one
our
getting
little goblin-
oxygen right now because he's laughing so much?
I was slipping fucking drugs into every drink I handed out at our tavern.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my
Like
God.
people would come in. Shane played also a giant Zoidberg warrior.
Yeah, I played Zoidberg from
You
Futurama,
don't,
but
so
as a
don't
barbarian.
like
Nice.
make him let you think that I was the weirdo here, okay?
Buddy, not the weirdo. You just were the mass genocide.
And no,
Person.
me and Zoidberg. I love Zoidberg. He was my favorite person in the whole party. I was like, he saved my life, so we were buddies.
Yeah,
So-
dude. And then I would just chase our buddy around and just try to kill him the whole time. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude, he kept trying to kill Robert. It was great. And I was
In
like,
the
fuck,
one-
man, I just want to get drunk.
In the one 3-year-long campaign I played, my DM decided I was going to change sides a lot and killed the whole party like 4 times.
Had that
You're
happen.
basically going to be like the Big Show. Heel turn, face turn, heel
Yeah.
turn, face turn.
But my biggest claim to fame is I killed a dragon in 1 turn.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Because the dragon ate me, because if I wasn't killing the party, he normally tried to kill me in the first turn. And I was a sorcerer. I was the only magic user in the goddamn party. And I had a staff of power and snapped it in the dragon's mouth and blew its fucking head off.
Hell yeah.
You showed that, made that dragon your bitch.
Try to eat me, see what happens. I'll kill myself. Thank you very much. But aren't we here to talk about SummerSlam?
I mean, if we want.
I
You
Sure.
don't
streamed,
have to. It was a good
only
fucking
watched the
show.
last like 2 matches. So
I actually
I'm
have we can keep going. I have a question actually.
I'll
It's
answer a question.
It's completely unrelated to SummerSlam.
Let's do it.
What's the most effective or best gimmick change for a wrestler?
like the most effective heel or face turn.
No, gimmick change.
Oh,
Like, who benefited most from a gimmick change?
Yeah, I'll start. I mean, I'll just say Kane and Isaac like from Isaac Yankum. As an
The
example.
prototype to John Cena.
whatever Batista. What the fucking
No,
Deacon
I like
Batista?
Deacon Batista.
No,
Leviathan.
the Leviathan's badass though.
Leviathan and Deacon are kind of cool.
Yeah,
dude. Deacon is so bad.
I got it. Flex Cavana into The Rock.
Okay.
I got one, the Ringmaster Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's a good one. What about what the fuck did they call Reigns before?
Liaki.
Yeah, there's a good one too.
Scotty Goldman to Colt Cabana.
Boom,
Oh,
boom.
Jovan,
DJ.
shut up.
Boom, boom.
Shut up, Jovan.
Yeah. Is there a worst gimmick change?
Alexa Bliss.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it's just the doll.
That's the gold standard right there.
Um,
The
Brodus
Godfather, the
Hey.
Good Father.
Ooh,
That one too. Hold on, I have another one
That
for
is
best.
yes, the worst. It might be that.
Another
Yeah,
one for best. Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
That's a good one.
'Cause, fuck.
Literally all of that one Retribution, all of it. Like
Okay,
The
so
everyone.
modern males are
you're
fucking
telling me, yeah.
awesome.
Skip Sheffield.
He's just the same person, dude. There was no character change. It's just a name change.
No, he wanted to eat more.
he just got hungry hippoed.
God,
Feed
fuck yeah.
me more.
How about those?
Wasn't he
If we're
kicked
talking
off
bad
tough enough
ones,
because he was
how-
too old?
If we're talking bad ones, what
No,
about
that
the
was
one-man
Boogeyman.
gang to Akeem?
Okay.
I
yeah.
love the African Dream.
Come on.
From Chicago or wherever he was from.
That's right.
From Chicago, but then Akeem was from deepest, darkest Africa.
Ooh, Shockmaster Typhoon. Wade Green chimes in.
Very good.
I think it
like
should
that
be
one.
the other way around. Typhoon is a Shockmaster.
Yeah, no,
Is
the
the worst.
More- I
Shockmaster is
can guarantee you more people remember Shockmaster than Typhoon, despite
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact
100%.
Yeah.
Typhoon
That's
actually
fair.
had
That's-
decent
that's
matches.
fair.
Let's see what else we got. I'm thinking of worst ones. Oh, another good one would be the Sultan to Rikishi.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a good one.
God, the Sultan was bad. Now that we think watching that,
Mhm.
Now, what about complete gimmick changes that maybe weren't better, but also were like both gimmicks worked well, and then they changed it anyway? Like I don't know, I'll say Godfather and fucking Papa Shango
Yeah.
as an example, like Papa Shango to Godfather, where they both worked.
I'm just
For their
going to say that
times.
the Godfather that worked because I don't want the Godfather to come on and cut another promo on me.
No, Papa Shango was over though. Like that worked for the
These
time.
guys used to scare the crap out of me.
Beware of voodoo. Yeah, dude, that's good shit out
Yo,
of me.
damn, bro,
Okay.
where'd that come from?
bad to good to great. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Blue helmeted Farouk to Nation of Domination Farouk
Oh,
to APA Acolyte Farouk.
All right. And I guess you could kind of do the same thing with JBL, right?
I don't know.
Where
I
you
think
start, you
No,
start with
J-
like Blackjack Bradshaw,
Terrible.
JBL to
Bradshaw, good.
to JBL, which was
I-
great.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with
hate to say
Isaac on this
JBL
one.
straight because I like Bradshaw more.
I like Bradshaw better than I did JBL.
But JBL's
yeah,
the
but
legend.
JBL had
Oh,
much better,
no.
more success than
Gibble.
Bradshaw.
Jibble, SmackDown Reign of Terror for like 2 years.
He was
Being
what a
racist
great
as
character.
hell.
Do you remember that WrestleMania where fucking maybe it was like what was it 20? It was one
Really
where
trying to figure
fucking
out.
they kept billing like bringing back like a Texan for the match, and like they kept teasing it was going to be Stone Cold as like the guest or something, and then it ended up being fucking like brought back JBL. And then Stone Cold did show up and like beat up JBL and signed the contract and ended up being
that
the
was,
guest referee.
27. That was with Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler.
There you go. That was it. Yes, Michael Cole brought in JBL. That was like the high point of that whole feud was that promo. Like everyone was geared up for Stone Cold. Everyone was so stoked for
Yep.
Stone Cold. And the fucking JBL's music hit. And he came out in the limo. And people were so fucking mad, dude. It was
Yes.
awesome.
Okay.
Hold on. I have something to add because it ties into this. Did anyone catch the best commentary line from SummerSlam?
Yes.
Maybe.
I liked you better when you did it. You couldn't have an opinion.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, Corey
dude.
Graves and Michael Cole.
A lot has changed.
Yeah. I
Beautiful.
mean,
Michael Cole has like in the span of well, it's a little longer because he started with Pat McAfee and now has hit full awesome. Michael Cole has gone from the most hated person in wrestling at one point to one of the best commentators in
people
blink of an
don't
eye.
people don't talk shit about Michael Cole anymore.
No,
right?
they don't.
They don't. I haven't heard anyone badmouth him. In fact, he gets great press. I mean, if we want to talk heel and face turns, one of the biggest face turns of all time.
The forced face turn of Michael Cole.
And I mean, yeah, it was a fucked up thing that happened, but I mean, honestly, it's best for the product because heel Michael Cole sucked.
Yeah.
And having Michael Cole that's just energized and cares about what he's doing is and excited about it, like
Yeah.
It's almost like he's been doing it for like literally 20 years now,
he's good at what he does.
consecutively in
Amazing.
the biggest promotion this
Yeah.
side of the Atlantic. And
But to not
now
lose,
hearing Michael Cole without Vince McMahon in his ear,
yeah, but no, I
suddenly puts him on like my dream commentary teams.
I've
Oh,
been
wow.
saying
Pat-
that Cole's great.
Pat McAfee and Michael
Whiskey.
Cole is one of my all-time favorite fucking teams.
They're
Honestly,
really
those
good
guys.
together.
I mean, Pat McAfee is a great color commentator, like an
Pat McAfee
incredible
is one of the
color
best things that happened to wrestling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Michael
Absolutely,
and
right
Michael
there.
He's a
Cole.
goddamn punter.
And let's be real here. Two of the best things that are going in wrestling, or WWE at least, are fucking guys who've come in from other sports to just like. I mean, dude, credit where credit's due. Logan Paul, who the
Yep.
fuck trained him?
I hate that.
Who trained Logan Paul to wrestle
I
for WWE? Like WWE.
He's one of those guys
style.
that he's just good at everything
I
he
know,
does, though.
I know,
he's
but
uber athletic
Yeah,
and very
somebody
quick.
just
trained
suicide
him,
forest.
though. Somebody trained him though. Yeah, that was a little whatever. But somebody trained him to do like, to be a WWE wrestler. And like whoever is on that job has fucking obviously has like a Kurt Angle style fucking like pupil in fucking Logan. But god damn, dude, like that frog splash to the table was, I mean,
It's breathtaking.
yeah.
mind blowing.
He's had 2 matches and they were both fucking bangers from him.
Oh, and like
And thing with McAfee. Every match McAfee's had, he's fucking knocked it out of the park.
and
The only bad one was with Vince McMahon.
and
And that doesn't
That
count.
WrestleMania,
wasn't his fault.
That doesn't count. It doesn't count.
because according to him, he didn't even know that was going to happen.
And it shouldn't have.
No.
It shouldn't have.
But even listening to McAfee, his first match at WrestleMania, there was a lot of trepidation because all of his matches before were with Adam Cole, and people thought it was Adam Cole maybe carrying him. No. Well, maybe a little that he's carried by the other wrestlers, but he's still
Well,
good.
you go
he
back.
still
and look
looks
at
better than Dominic Mysterio.
Yep. You go back and you go back and look at that first match that McAfee had with Adam Cole. If I'm not mistaken, I think Pat McAfee actually had more offense in that match than Adam Cole did.
Shane. The only team that could dethrone the Usos is Michael Cole and fucking McAfee.
But yeah,
Hey,
no,
Michael
I
Cole
mean,
is undefeated at WrestleMania.
So is
Um,
McAfee.
I have a
Oh,
tag
never
team.
mind, he's
I
not.
have a tag team right here. I need it to happen.
Okay.
Pat McAfee, Sami Zayn. I don't know why I need this tag team, but I feel like they'd work well together.
Kind of want Pat McAfee and bum ass Corbin.
No.
Yeah, man, the Colts.
Nobody gets more boos than Corbin. Corbin's like the best heel they got going. That man doesn't need to do anything to get heat. It may be X-Pac heat, but he gets it.
God damn, dude. Poor X-Pac.
No, poor X-Pac.
No, I mean, come on, dude. No.
Come on,
poor,
man.
Poor X-Pac. X-Pac, that dude, I mean, yeah, he had go away heat, but let's be
Has
real.
go away heat.
Not anymore, he does not. Come on.
He had one of the biggest pops at GCW the World.
That's GCW.
Anytime he
Hey,
shows
yeah.
up, he looks great these days, dude.
Do we
He's
want to
in
get into the GCW crowd?
best shape of his life.
No.
Best shape
Look,
of his
I've
life.
been to Atlantic City. No.
Yeah.
Faderero frequents Atlantic City.
they're
That's all that needs to be
creatures of
said.
the night, man.
The creatures of the fucking
They're
night.
the people that were kicked out of Vegas.
Creatures of the night.
Speaking of
love
the
X-Pac.
creatures fucking Edge came back at SummerSlam.
One, I love how Judgment Day still comes out to Edge's new old theme.
Yeah. They took it from him. They got it in the divorce.
But he comes back and goes, "Well, fuck you. I'm taking my better theme."
Yeah, dude.
And word on the street is
meddling
Tommaso
just does the face
Ciampa.
turn.
Tommaso Ciampa is going to get his theme back.
Yes.
Well, little did I know I wanted shorter hair Edge back.
Yeah.
I didn't know I wanted that, but now I'm happy to have it.
I didn't know that.
Yo, Aaron Crypto's going to GCW. Be careful. Make sure your shots are up to date and take, deodorant with you.
Tell Nick Gage he's a piece of shit.
Bring deodorant and take some prep before you go.
Yeah,
but I mean, I think
he said tell Nick Gage he's a piece of shit. Nick Gage loves you, Isaac.
Yeah, fuck Nick Gage. No, but I think the big takeaway is it really is crazy how much of a negative effect that one fucking person had on the whole product of WWE.
Well, not that one person, but
it's
he controlled every part of it.
No, he was that. I mean, he was the one who controlled the show and who was getting pushed and what. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Watch Raw. Watch Raw. It's worth it. I can't believe I'm saying it. Honestly, I'm gonna watch.
Hey Isaac, this is William Hung. I heard you're about to have a violent pro wrestling match with Nick Gage and you feel nervous about it. So stay strong and give it your all and have no regrets. I don't know Hulk Hogan's song, but here is another song for you. And just do it! Be what you want to be. Do what you want to do. Be true yourself and just do it! Be what you want to be. Do what you want to do because it's all up to you.
William fucking Hung. And thank you, DDJ and the hot one, Giovanni, 2 hottie, 3 hottie, and 4 hottie.
1, 2, 3, or 4 locos.
That's right.
Yo, they got a red, white, and blue fucking America fuck yeah 4 loco that's supposed to be sour white cherry flavored.
Yeah, you should get it, man.
Makes you want to storm the Capitol when you get done with it.
I almost did. Yeah. No, do you bring it in you bring it in your fucking Yeti tall boy.
I hear Jericho's wife loves him.
Yeah, dude. She's dude, is it time for him to stop wrestling yet?
No, he doesn't look half as bad as Ric Flair. He's all right still.
I'm just wondering, has he done what he needs? No, in all seriousness, has he done what he needs to do in AEW yet?
He needs to be there, but he needs to transition away from the leader of a group to become the manager / color commentator for a show.
Yes.
He does not need to wrestle anymore. I think he needs to still be on the show, just be a manager.
Again,
he can wrestle. He can do the occasional match.
That's what I was going to say. I think Jericho should definitely wrestle less, but
he's got
Jericho
the most protected finisher in wrestling right now.
Yeah, and it's just a forearm.
And he slapped a fucking lion tamer on Wheeler Yuta last night. It was pretty good.
The lion tamer is fucking so good. I was just curious because it seems like we're a few years into AEW now, and
I just saw Ric Flair die on his last match. Fucking, he should have looked like
he should have never wrestled that match. He should have never wrestled that match. But Jericho's on fucking AEW every week.
I'm biased, but Jericho's last match, not Jericho, Flair's last match should have been on WrestleMania 24 because I was there.
Yeah, it should have been.
Yeah.
No, it just should have been. Period.
It is.
The TNA run really didn't need to happen.
It was bad, and that match was incredible. It was
perfect.
Match.
The amount of people that were there that were legitimately pissed and upset that Flair lost blew my mind. You thought he was going to win?
And then he won this match on his back. Oh, brutal.
Passed out.
Win your last match.
I passed the fuck out.
brutal.
Like,
but it is what it is.
Ric Flair has such an ego that he's like, no, I can't lose my last match. No, that's the rule. You lose your last match.
Yeah.
Did anybody think that Flair was going to lose, though? No.
I didn't think he was.
No.
Again, he came out of, like, it's not like he was in a promotion that he had somebody to put over. He literally put the match on to have the match.
Yeah.
He put over Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is he going to do? Put over fucking Jeff Jarrett? Like,
He had a lot of
or
heat,
Jay
though.
Lethal.
Yeah.
No, none of it made sense. The rest of the card, I mean, hopefully those guys got a good payday out of it. That's what I hope.
If they wanted it to make sense, and if he wanted to put somebody over, his last match should have been him versus Andrade, because it's wrestling. You can pretend it's not his son-in-law, and you can put him over and make him even bigger.
Or you can pretend it is.
Yeah.
And then he's mad that you're banging his daughter.
Yeah. Either way, you
cuts
put Andrade over. You make
honestly,
Andrade
though, like,
bigger.
He cuts
Jay
like a
Lethal
real.
and Jeff Jarrett.
He cuts a promo talking about, I'm not gonna have half Mexican grandkids, Andrade. It's me and you.
Yeah, it'd be
Last
like,
match.
Super crazy. The referee.
listen here,
They could release
listen here, Andrade.
they could release
Charlotte
an
said
adult
no, and
video
he put it
where
in
he
her
talks
butt.
about how Charlotte's never gonna date a Hispanic person. You could go the Hogan route.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he could just get mad that
Racist
Andrade put it
Rick.
in her butt.
It's the last one.
I should write this shit, dude.
I'm telling you.
Listen here, Andrade. Woo! You put it in Charlotte's butt. Woo! I said that was off.
I'm now gonna drop some elbow drops on this sport coat I have here.
And die, literally die. Although he did fake a heart attack in the match, which was pretty fucking funny.
He's gonna get back up and is like, you think you got what it takes, Andrade? You don't want to see the helicopter.
You spin me right round, baby, right?
Oh, God.
The sheer fact that I could sing that song with that reference and y'all knew what was going on
It was
is the
about a
disturbing part.
Damn right we did.
www.somethingelse.com.
Feet spin.
Oh shit. Well, I guess that's about it. We don't need to talk about SummerSlam. Fuck that shit. It was great. It was a good show.
It was a
lot
good
of fun.
show.
Very good.
Except for that Liv Morgan disaster, but everything else is great.
Yeah, but she's
Hey,
hot enough right
And
now.
Kid Rock making out with Trailer Trash Tammy. I could go.
That was pretty funny, honestly.
What do you mean Isaac touched himself?
God damn, how dare Trailer Trash Tammy lower her standards that
Yeah.
much?
I nutted for that one.
Yeah, Isaac got himself a good shot off there.
DDJ, do your thing. Plug your shit. Plug your guys' show. Tell
Yeah,
us all
DDJ.
about it.
Or
Plug it.
Jovan, you plug it. I don't care who
You
plugs
know
it.
what?
Somebody
Why don't you plug it?
Plug it, DDJ. Plug it.
It's your thing, dude. We know
That's
it's
what
your
she
fucking
said.
thing. It's your gimmick.
No, but I mean, usually once a week we try to get out, new episodes of Shooting Shit. Our episode that just recently dropped, probably just a couple hours ago. It's a double length episode to make up for the fact that we didn't record last week because we were all kind of doing our own thing. So definitely go check it out. It's our 46th episode, but the episode title for episode 46 is actually episode 47.
Whoa.
Yeah, it went 2 hours long. I know you guys know somebody that would have hated that, but we loved it.
Hated it, dude. Fucking that slow little bitch. Oh, you mean his boyfriend? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what
Just make sure you read him the Miranda rights.
There you go.
Oh,
The right to remain silent.
They don't have those in Canada. I'm Isaac. Over here.
I'm Dozer.
That's Dozer. Even over there on the other side, that's Shane. Shane, it's really nice to see you, man. I'm glad you made it. Love you, brother. Right down below me, we got the hot one. This is Giovanni Too Hottie. And over here, the man himself. What can I say about him other than he is the Wrestling Rain Man, DDJ? Tune in to their show, Shooting Shit, part of the Johners Podcasting Network, which we are officially part of somehow still. We haven't gotten kicked out, so
Because no
Thank
one
you.
watches our shit. That's why. No one knows what we post.
fucking hell.
Damn.
All right. Well, on that note, thanks for joining us, and outro.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Such Good Shoot. If you are on YouTube, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon. Or subscribe to us on your favorite audio catcher. Or finally, if you're on Facebook, leave a comment, like the video, and make sure to share it out to all your friends. Until next time, we have been Such Good Shoot.